Well, good day everybody, and welcome to my channel Simply Espresso, coming to you this morning from the northeast of Scotland. So the coffee roaster that we're looking at again today is Standout Coffee, based in Sweden. And this is their Guatemala washed Gesha, Finca Esmeralda. And there's some wee notes. So it says here, this is a beautiful washed Gesha from the producer Hermes Perez in Guatemala. The coffee is shade grown and it is surrounded by thick, lush forest full of different varieties of trees and flowers that attract tons of birds and insects and makes it a perfect holistic house for them. And as you can see, tasting notes, nectarine, jasmine, flowers, and honey melon. As you can see, roasted about a week ago. So again, this is their new packaging. Almost looks like a business card. And to show you the difference, I've got their old packaging here. This is also the Guatemalan, and as you can see, it's basically just a little piece of paper with the writing on it, but nothing on the back. So, as I said before, thumbs up to Standout Coffee for changing their packaging and making it a little bit more classy. And really, as I said, all this really pops out in my opinion, and just gives it a more personal, luxurious touch in my opinion. Right, so I am really looking forward to trying these beans. What I've done is I've already weighed out the 18 grams. So what we'll do is we'll just pop along to the niche and take a look at the settings and also the color of the beans. Back in a second. Okay guys, so welcome back. That's us up top looking down on the beans in the niche. So as you can see, I would suggest that the beans are medium roasted. As you can see as well, I've got the dial in the niche set at 9. So that is quite fine. So we're hoping that that will go fine enough so we can produce a nice consistent shot. Okay guys, so next we'll move on to the grind then. Okay guys, so welcome back. That's us now at the Puristika ready to pull the shot. So the boiler on the Puristika is sitting at 94 degrees Celsius. We have 18 grams of coffee prepped and we hope to get 36 grams out in approximately 25 to 30 seconds, give or take. I will just say that the whole beans, you can see that this roast is extremely light. It is probably one of the lightest coffees I think I've seen so far. So this will be interesting to see how this one comes out. So anyway, let's get on to the shot then, shall we? See what we get. Okay then, so that was a 28-second shot, and the yield was 36.4 grams, so just about the 36 grams I was aiming for. As you can see, a little bit of crema has developed down the top. So relatively happy with that pull. So what we'll do is just pause here and let the brew cool down just a wee bit. And when I come back, we'll do a tasting. So back in a second, guys. Okay guys, that's us back now, ready to do a tasting. So as you can see, just a little bit of crema left over there. Really looking forward to trying this one. Right, so we'll just go on to the nose first and see what we get. That's rich, bold. I'm getting biscuits, some chocolate, there's fruits there, there's some citrus, oranges I think. Right, let's get on to the taste and see what we get. That is so smooth on the palate. Oily brew, slick down the throat. So initially I'm hit with some floral notes. I am finding with Geshas, specifically Geshas really, that they do have this floral note running through them. All the Geshas I've tried seem to have that element to it. But with that you're getting a bit of citrus, a bit of acidity, some oranges, nectarine sort of sweetness coming through, playing along with that acidity. This is all very well balanced. It's very, very clean. Let's have another sip. Again, you're getting the acidity coming through. It's not the most acidic one I've had, but it's definitely there. It brings forth juiciness. Getting lots of nectarines again. That nectarine sweetness is absolutely delectable, delicious. And it just blankets that acidity and that citrus. Now I'm starting to get some drying on the palate. More notes popping on the tongue. The finish is quite long on this one. So really with this one, it's all about initially the floral notes, but then that nectarine sweetness just playing along with the acidity and the citrus that you're getting with this. This is a very clean cup. It is rich. It's not the boldest that I've had, but it is very, very delicate on the palate and very, very smooth. It's probably not quite as bold as I would like, or as bold as the sort of profile that I enjoy in espresso, but it's still very excellent quality. Highly enjoyable, that one. Another really good one from Standout Coffee, in my opinion. That finish is really hanging around, so that nectarine sweetness finish is just there all the time. And just taste it, but I'm getting that sweet sour element that is just, I find just highly enjoyable. And when I say sour, guys, I don't mean in an unpleasant way. It's interesting to know actually what people think about acidity, because it's one of these things I find a little bit difficult to describe. Sometimes it comes across as being sour, but a lot of the time I find it more a citrus note. And I've always find that a bit more acidity always dries the palate quick, and it just brings forth juiciness. That's what I find. So I associate acidity with juiciness and salivation of the palate. That dryness that you get. Sourness for me is more when you pucker your mouth. You know, a lemon is sour. I mean, that's more what I feel about sourness. So acidity, is it sourness? Possibly, but I don't know. As I say, I associate it more with juiciness, and I guess when you bite into a lemon, that you do get that juiciness that the sourness does create on the palate. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what you guys think. Actually, is acidity sourness or is it something else? Right. So on to a score for this one. It's highly enjoyable. And is it better than the last Gesha I tried from them? I don't think so. So I'm going to give this one a 9. It still scores very highly. It's still outstanding coffee, and it's still excellent and highly enjoyable. And and we'll see how these beans develop over the next few weeks. I've only just opened up after it was shipped, and as I say, roasting date about a week ago. So it'll be interesting to see how this one actually develops over time. Okay, guys. So as always, thanks for watching. That's the end of the review. So thanks for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you wish. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to be reviewing next. I actually wanted to do the Tesco beans that I forfeited last weekend due to the beans being too oily, and I've just checked the bag and they're still extremely oily, so I don't think I'm going to put the niche through that sort of punishment. Anyway, guys, as always, take care, and I'll speak to you again soon. Cheers.